Well, a study from the University of Vermont shows food insecurity has reached unprecedented levels across the state. Local 44's Devin Bates spoke with the study's lead investigator, as well as Hunger Free Vermont and Feeding Chittenden.
This increase is tied closely to the widespread job loss we've seen over the last month, and for people who were already food insecure before this pandemic, the situation has gotten worse. Meredith Niles is an assistant professor at the University of Vermont with years of experience in researching food insecurity. She explained what's behind Vermont's 33% uptick.
A large percentage of the newly food insecure, 70% of those people have had a job loss or disruption. We saw really overwhelmingly that people are still lacking trust in understanding the safety of going to the grocery store.
According to the UVM study, 1 in 4 Vermonters are currently struggling with food insecurity, and their coping strategies are telltale signs of a dire situation.
2/3 of them said they were already eating less in order to preserve food. That's really concerning from a nutritional standpoint. That's a disrupted eating pattern that we see really only in the most severe at-risk people for food security issues.
The study estimates that less than 30% of people experiencing food insecurity are enrolled in an assistance program. Hunger Free Vermont's executive director, Honor Horton, said there should be far more people utilizing those resources.
3 Squares Vermont and WIC and school meals are programs that are for all of us. These programs have really just unfairly often been stigmatized, and I think also a lot of people just don't really know that they exist. They're great, and they are for everyone, and they will expand to meet the need.
Since March 16th, Feeding Chittenden has distributed 200 boxes of groceries per day. The group is concerned about running out of shelf-stable food and attempting to raise $150,000 over the next few months.
When we receive that financial contribution, we can stretch those dollars even further. We can buy in bulk. We understand that people want to make that tangible contribution, whether that's volunteering in person or starting a food drive, but ultimately the monetary donation really is the most helpful thing right now.
Honor Horton with Hunger Free Vermont said if there's one number she wants people to remember right now, it's 211. That's a hotline that can connect you to resources like 3 Squares Vermont, WIC, and Meals on Wheels during this difficult time. In Burlington, Devin Bates, Local 44 News.